the truth of where we are is never as important as the truth of who we are. We are facing a crisis of authenticity. We are facing a crisis of fidelity to our vows, to our baptismal promise. It will get better when each and every one of us reclaim and remember the truth of who we are called to be. The truth of who we are is that we are one, holy, Catholic, and apostolic. We have been consecrated for God's use and God's use alone. Do we see each other that way? Do we treat each other that way? Do we see ourselves that way? And in our understandable anxiety about the present situation, let us also remember that as a people set apart, God has so much more in store for us. Let me say it twice. There has never been a better time to evangelize. There has never been a better time to evangelize. Now may not be the best of times, and it may not be the worst of times, but it's undeniably our time. What will we do with it? So my friends, if this is who we are, then where do we go from here? What do we do? I want to suggest 5 seemingly simple, but I think difficult and really important things that each one of us can do today. Number 1, say I believe. Number 2, speak truth with love. Succession planning. You know how important this is in your business. I don't need to tell you about it. But it's even more vitally important in the church today. Number 4, support courageous leaders. This may be preaching to the choir, but don't stand on the sidelines and shout at the wind. No, be a voice of depth. Be a voice of reason. We are redoubling our efforts at Catholic Leadership Institute to find those bishops and priests who want to set a new standard of leadership in the country, because that's what we do as a church. We set the standard. We're called to encounter the Lord in the Word, in the sacrament, and yes, in the church's ministers and in each other. My friends, the truth of who you are lies not in how many of these summits you attend, but what you do when you leave.